What's going on, everybody? I am the Reverend Raff, joined once again by my good friend Kyle, aka the Beer Buddy.
What's going on, everybody?
We are the two dudes who talk music, and we are back today with another reaction video for you. I have a bit of a head cold at the moment, so I do apologise for my voice being a bit funky, but look, we just had to get a reaction for this fucking song. We just had to. So I came across this one on TikTok, as I do for a lot of music these days. It's a great place to be for music discoverability. Jump on it, interact with the kind of content you want to see, and it will very quickly become your algorithm. I came across this one, and I've heard a little clip of it. I saw the guy doing some cool stuff behind it, so I got a little bit of like behind the scenes stuff to dive into as well with it.
Okay.
We're going to be reacting to the song and film clip for KFC Santeria by Cain Culto.
What a name! What a name for a song.
As I understand it, from the little information that I have gleaned about this fellow, this guy is a queer Latino born in Florida but raised in, I think, Kentucky sort of area.
Oh wow! Okay.
Had spent some time that grew up like in a very sort of religious environment. Lots of, suppression of who he had to suppress a lot of himself, who felt that he really was. Like went to like Bible college, so like studied all this kind of stuff.
Okay.
And then in the last several years has kind of like sort of deprogrammed himself from a lot of that and come to learn a lot about himself and who he is, and been releasing some music, which I haven't dived into the back catalogue yet, but I absolutely am going to. But I had to get on here because I think Kyle's going to absolutely love this song. I think you guys are going to love this song. I haven't heard the full song yet. I've only heard some little snippets. But this guy is fucking going places, let me tell you. I think this guy's going to be the kind of artist that in, a couple of years' time everyone's going to be like, holy shit, where did this guy come from? You can say he was fucking here now.
On the Two Dudes Talk Music.
So we're going to check this one out. This is KFC Santeria by Cain Culto. Let's get to it.
Extra crispy.
Wow.
You want my thick, deep fried, juicy looking breast, swings, thick thighs. You want my thick, deep fried, juicy looking breast, swings. Okay. I'm like if a hillbilly hick was a big booty bitch, wearing a little femme fit with witchy ass shit. When a South Florida man, I'm a Palm Beach jit, but I was raised in Kentucky, a moonshine drink. Too many Ku Klux Kardashians, cooch got that rash again. Oops, can't stop scratching and fuck that shit's viral. Christ and the Baphomet COVID for capitalists, go hang the contraceptives. KFC Santeria, I need my GM, Oz, I'ma eat 'em. Cantilla PM, S no vaina. I'm doing KFC Santeria, I'm doing KFC Santeria. I need my GM, Oz, I'ma eat 'em. Cantilla PM, S no vaina. I'm doing KFC Santeria.
Okay. Before we go any further with it, what's your initial thoughts?
Dude, song slaps. Goes hard. I like it. There's a lot got into the video clip.
Yeah. And
yeah.
But that, that kind of creaky sound you can hear?
It's
a chair.
Like a door. Oh.
It's a chair. I've seen one of his behind the scenes videos. He's there and he's literally just sat on this. It's like an old wooden chair. And he's just sat on it. He's got the mic right down by it. And he's just like shifting in it, creaking it to get in different sounds. Puts it in the fucking song.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about.
The violin's fucking him. He's tracked that violin doing the stuff there.
Wow.
Like, crazy.
Wow, okay.
Crazy talented. Like, this is a very DIY thing. Like, those grills, made the fucking grills.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like, this whole thing is very much like very in-house production on every element of this, from as far as I can tell. So, and I'm just loving this is the kind of song where you can watch this song and you're like, oh, let's see this here, listen to the song, watch the film clip, and you're like, that's who this dude is.
Yeah.
That's who he is. Like, you can tell, you glean so much about like the music that he makes and everything. You're just like, bam, that's him in a fucking, in a nutshell, which is crazy. And the flows and the lyricism here is like it's on fucking fire. Like the use of not just rhyming, but alliteration and assonance as well
Yeah.
that's in use here. So obviously, for those who may be unaware, alliteration is you starting with the same sound. So like starting with the same sound, that's alliteration,
Yes.
right? Like you get it. But assonance, which is a less not as the phrase isn't as well known as alliteration, but it's when you've got something like how now brown cow. You're using
Yeah.
the same vowel noise in the middle of the words. Along, there's a lot of that in there. And he's just mixing and blending all of that in with like the rhyming scheme and switching the flow up and where the lyrics are sitting over the beat as well. Like, dude's crazy fucking good.
Yeah.
Crazy good. I want to go back because I want to get this here. Like there's so much, and I want to try and break down some of these details in the film clip too. So I mean, if we start here, like this is I think really interesting as well because you're seeing like the money and the gold and everything there, and also when it cuts to him in like with like the body paint and the chicken hat thing, but then you've got the teeth and the chicken bones and the skull there.
Yeah, the gizzards.
It's that like it's almost like a voodoo sort of elements in it.
Yeah.
Almost as if casting a spell to like a wealth spell or something in a way. I don't know,
Maybe.
but let's go through that there.
Extra crispy.
You want my thick, deep fried, juicy looking breast, swings, thick thighs. You want my thick, deep fried, juicy looking breast, swings. I'm like if a hillbilly hick was a big booty bitch wearing a little femme fit with witchy ass shit.
And the nails too, like the nails as well. Like that's so fucking cool.
It's funny as.
It's so cool.
Florida man, I'm a Palm Beach jit, but I was raised in Kentucky. A moonshine drink, too many Ku Klux Kardashians.
And also the bluegrassy like banjo element in there that come in there.
And a little bit of yeah.
That was such a little touch that you don't even necessarily notice.
And it all coincides with the story that they're telling as well.
Yep. It's just I want to.
It was a big booty bitch wearing a little femme fit with witchy ass shit. Born a South Florida man, I'm a Palm Beach jit, but I was raised in Kentucky. A moonshine drink, too many Ku Klux Kardashians. Cooch got that rash again. Oops, can't stop scratching and fuck that shit's viral. Christ and the Baphomet gold pit for capitalists go hang the contraceptives.
Like that's. I mean, I wouldn't even say that's violin. I'd say that's fiddle. Yeah. And I mean, a lot of the time they say it's like comes down to how you play it. It's whatever.
100%.
But that's I feel like that's fiddle more. You should describe that as fiddle more than violin. But this is, he's putting so many elements of like the Southern culture into the rap there, like blending so many elements of like the Latin background and heritage that he's bringing in there, and like I love this shit. This is why we do this shit. This is the kind of shit we love to find.
If you're gonna be growing up, if you're gonna be born from another culture but grow up in another culture, embrace the two, make it work, and mix the two together. And
yeah, but I mean, look, we've been very fortunate in that, we've kind of grown up in, not necessarily a monoculture, but we haven't had to necessarily live between two worlds.
No,
in that way.
Australia's always been more of a melting pot than anything. Or where we grew up anyway. Like we grew up was very multicultural.
But like, look, I mean, I'm like English descent, back down through the convicts to myself. Like I'm Aussie as they come, right? But I grew up in that sort of that white Australian culture. I didn't ever have to have that struggle with my identity versus, the people around me, or being born of one culture, growing up in another. Like I'm quite privileged not to have that struggle, but I do know that it can be quite the struggle for a lot of people that are going through that, or that are like mixed race, or again, born in one culture, growing up in another. So it's yeah, like I'm really keen to see, if I dive into more of Cain's music, what else there's going to be within that.
Yeah.
Let's keep going though.
KFC Santeria, anima GM, Oz I'ma eat 'em. Cantilla PM, S no vaina. I'm doing KFC Santeria. I'm doing KFC Santeria. Anima GM, Oz I'ma eat 'em. Cantilla PM, S no vaina. I'm doing KFC Santeria. Deep fried, juicy looking breast, wings, thick thighs. You want my thing? Deep fried, juicy looking breast. So faggy, fucking gay. Wanna get my nails did. New anime chain on my waist, I'm weed, bitch. My Virgo moon green inside be tweaking. Princess Mononoke, wolf not sheepskin. My catch you screaming. Down with the empire fool. Out with the all, bring the news. Hit it up, blazing flames. I'm a sage up a cool. Redhead sitting them loose. Pentecostal power like poof. They feel the Holy Ghost on me. KFC Santeria.
Holy fuck, dude. Like that, there was that verse. There was
so much sounds going on in the background. You're trying to catch it all.
But like that, to me, that verse, I mean, this song in general, I think is a lot of like reclaiming, like reclaiming stuff that was maybe thrown at him in hatred in the past.
Oh, 100%.
Sort of claiming that back, going, no, I'm gonna take hold of this stuff and embrace it and be like, this is who I am. I know you've called me these things as in hateful ways in the past, but no, it's mine now. I'm taking ownership of that. But I mean, even getting into like the witchcraft and the like sort of voodoo-esque and the magic kind of stuff that's being presented in here as well, like the ritual elements of it all. Just there's so many layers and details in here. Like we're probably missing like half the shit.
100%.
Like
100%. There's Easter eggs. This is an Easter egg. It's all Easter eggs in this video clip, and they're all relevant. Every shot is on purpose. Every scene is on purpose. Like everything is relevant and has a story to tell.
But even the embracing of like, like the weeb kind of stuff as well.
Yeah.
Which is super cool. And then like the wolf in sheep's clothing lines.
Yeah.
I mean that's something else I did see referenced in a couple of the videos, is like it's not only like the anime reference, like the Princess Mononoke in wolf's clothing thing, but also like the biblical reference to wolves in sheep's clothing and stuff like that. So this is what I mean, like you could sit here for hours and break down the layers and the double entendres in these lyrics and everything. Like it's crazy, but I need that full verse again to get the vibe.
So faggy, fucking gay. Wanna get my nails did. New anime chain on my waist, I'm weed, bitch. My Virgo moon green inside be tweaking. Princess Mononoke, wolf not sheepskin. My catch you screaming. Down with the empire fool. Out with the all, bring the news. Hit it up, blazing flames. I'm a sage up a cool. Redhead sitting them loose. Pentecostal power like poof. They feel the Holy Ghost on me. KFC Santeria, anima GM, Oz I'ma eat 'em. Cantilla PM, S no vaina. I'm doing KFC Santeria. I'm doing KFC Santeria. Anima GM, Oz I'ma eat 'em. Cantilla PM, S no vaina. I'm doing KFC Santeria. Deep fried, juicy looking breast, wings, thick thighs. You want my dick? Deep fried, juicy looking. Everybody wants some Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Man, the way that voice is sampled there, sounding like a fiddle in a like who thinks of that shit? Like no one else.
I don't know how half of these people come up with this shit these days. It's all about breaking new ground.
That's hectic. I want to hear that again.
I love those shots with the skeg where they're he's in the suit and it's all going backwards.
Yeah.
Love those reverse
trippy.
shots.
That's crazy. But I want to hear that the way that sample was chopped with the thing again.
I wonder if it's a cowboy
Sorry, what was that?
bebop. I wonder if that's a Cowboy Bebop reference, the cowboy hat.
Oh, I think it's just a. Oh, sorry. What was it?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe it was a Japanese, right? I don't know.
Thick, that's a bad motherfucker. Thick, fat ass motherfucker. Thick, bluegrass motherfucker. Thick.
There you go.
Mate,
That is
shit went
crazy
hard.
work. That is so fucking good.
There's that production value was through the roof. There was so much going on in there. There was so many layers and it's one of those things where the things will come back in and you think you heard it, but it's there just long enough to make you question.
Yeah.
Did I just hear that? But then it's going to come back around again.
Yep. Insane talent. Like, that's just so good.
Yeah.
There's so many details in there. Like, the production side of me is fucking blown away. The the rap fan in me is blown away by it. Just like the music fan in me is blown away by it, because I just like there's clearly the amount of passion that's coming through here. Like and look, not gonna lie.
I'm always here for a fuck you song too.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. And look, clearly a very, very attractive man, not afraid to flaunt it. The ladies are gonna go crazy for this guy. The guys are gonna go crazy for this guy. The non-binary people are gonna go crazy for this guy. Like, it's awesome work. Awesome work. Loving what's going on. I'm definitely gonna have to check out more.
Yeah,
from
100%.
Cain. Hey, Cain, if you happen to see this, we would love to have you on the podcast to
Oh,
talk to you
yeah.
about it. I feel like this would be a really, really good episode.
Like,
We'd
it'd
love
be
to
a
have a time
hoot.
chatting with you. I might even try and reach out to you. So maybe if I can find a way to do that, I might reach out. But hey, everyone who's watched this at home, what did you guys think? Have you heard Cain stuff before? If you have, let us know what else we should check out in the comments. If not, first time hearing it, what are your thoughts? What do you reckon? Let us know your thoughts and recommendations down in the comments. Please, if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, downvote the shit out of it. I have been Reverend Raff. He has been the Beer Buddy Kyle. That was KFC Santeria by Cain Culto. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really hope you had a good time. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell down there. It helps the channel grow. We are still a fairly young channel and we like to try and grow our audience all over the world. We do also, for those of you who are interested, have a Patreon. It's just a couple of bucks a month. At the moment, you get all the videos early and ad-free, but we are working on ways to increase the value of that and make it a bit more enticing. So don't forget to keep an eye out and check back on what's going on over there. Other than that, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.